Welcome to this edition of Digital Technology for Next Gen Learners. Today we are going to talk about digital access and how everyone in the world should get digital access and access to the same type of technology. I'm sure we would all have heard of the new gen words like AI, IoT, Tay, Cortana, Siri, Viv, MT, and AR. These are new terms that, as a digital native, you all should know. For example, IoT is the Internet of Things. We have started to see these things in different places. If you check Google and Google up Roomba, you will find a robotic vacuum cleaner which goes around your house, and this is basically artificial intelligence. So the Internet of Things is basically a system of interrelated computer devices that have a unique identifiers, and they are able to transfer data over a network without requiring human to human or human to computer interaction. So this is like when you reach home, you have an app, and through the app you command the things at home to switch on. Like, for example, your water heater is switched on, your microwave is switched on, the lights are dimmed to your liking, and so on. So this is basically the Internet of Things. We also have the bots working nowadays: Cortana, Siri, Viv, and also artificial intelligence. This artificial intelligence is now the new unique interface. Twitter, Facebook, you've got this artificial intelligence wherein as soon as you search for something, automatically it understands what you are looking for, and it also gives you additional items that you need to look in for. If you are looking into Netflix, and if you have seen a serial and have stopped at a particular section yesterday, if you switch on Netflix today, automatically it starts from the same point. So this is pure AI, and this is the new interface that is going to happen. Similarly, you have in mathematics, all you need to do is scan a math problem and you get instant results. These are new things that are coming up in the digital world. Augmented reality, Pokemon Go, are I've seen many students play Pokemon Go. They are all engrossed in their mobile phones, and they keep asking each other, "Where are you? Where are you?" Initially, I thought that they were asking where I was, but actually they were asking their friends in Cyberland or somewhere up in space as to where they were and things like that. So augmented reality is also a new thing that all the digital natives or all of you know how to use. At this particular point of time, I would like to mention that there is something called the digital citizenship, which is your passport to new horizons. And for this, you all need to have digital access. Digital access means that you are growing in a society which is increasingly using these tools, and in the effect that everyone should be aware of all the tools, including your grandparents and your parents. So if there is digital exclusion, it will be difficult to grow in such a society. So the first thing is that we need internet access, and for this, Project Loon was set up. In Project Loon, it was Google, the company pioneered this was Google, and they Project Loon is a pilot project developed by Google, and it aimed to provide internet using balloons and was to aim to provide economic internet access across the world, comprising of a network of balloons that would float above the stratosphere higher than the airplanes and the weather. These balloons would be able to set up a connection using antennas attached to their buildings. And this was how it was supposed to be used. They had this low orbit Earth satellite with the Loon balloons at the stratosphere 200 kilometers away from Earth. The users need to be aware that not everyone has the same opportunities when it comes to technology, which means that everyone does not have the same opportunities. For example, my mobile phone may be a smartphone with all the capabilities. At the same time, my next door neighbor might have only a tactile phone, and I may have broadband connectivity. His connectivity may be less. So everyone needs to have the same sort of connectivity. Then only we can have then only we can call ourselves a global citizen or a digital citizen. And for this, Loon was intended to connect people everywhere, including the very remote areas. And this is their balloon. This was a prototype that was flown up at New Zealand. But however, it is understood that the Loon has now terminated its services, and by the end of 2021, the project Loon will be defunct. And so there is another consortium which is coming up, which already has started and is known as Starlink. They are now doing beta service both domestically and internationally, and they hope to continue expansion and have a global coverage of the world by 2021. The users can expect to see close to 50 Mbps to 150 Mbps with latency of 20 to 40 ms in most locations. And more satellites are being launched with more and more ground station. Thereby, they are improving their networking software, data speed, latency, and uptime. They plan to connect the whole globe and thus provide and expand access to everyone. They would be able to deliver high-speed broadband internet to locations where access has been unreliable or completely unavailable. And this particular concept is being promoted by SpaceX. Now, they already are experts in building rockets and spacecrafts to deploy the world's most advanced broadband internet system. And SpaceX has deep experience with both spacecraft and on-orbit operations. So, with this, I'm sure that the digital citizens, or the citizens of tomorrow, which is you, will help to provide and expand access to technology, and it will be provided to almost everyone around the globe. Thank you.